Since he ascended to power almost 30 years ago, the president has not faced internal revolt from within his own political stable for the flag-bearer position. There's an ease in the ruling party that by the end of the Delegates Conference, which commences in 4 days' time, the battle lines will have been drawn ahead of the 2016 elections. As he seeks to entrench his grip on the party while dismantling the network of his erstwhile ally, former Premier Amama Mbabazi, who wants to ascend the greasy pole, will this political gambit pay off?
Where there is no single command, everybody commands. And where everybody commands, there is no command. So, within the movement, there must be a single command somewhere, somehow.
When delegates converge at Nambole Stadium, there are fears that it will become a venue for political bloodletting.
Because he's no longer the Secretary General, his network is going to be thrown out of the of that place. So he's no longer a force.
Whereas the conference will largely focus on debating a raft of constitutional amendments, the contentious issue will be whether the Secretary General should be appointed. Amama Mbabazi's allies claim the Delegates Conference, which has been clothed as a meeting to discuss constitutional amendments, will largely have one agenda: to isolate him. However, NRM government officials say with hindsight, the decision to appoint the Secretary General is predicated on historical accounts. Perhaps drawing parallels with a post-independence government, the first seeds of discord were planted after Milton Obote's power struggle with his Secretary Generals Edward Kakonge and Grace Ibingira. But if Mbabazi is relieved of his position, it could work as a vindication and opportunity for him. However, the president could cast his net wide and use the fallout with Mbabazi to create fresh alliances ahead of the 2016 elections.
The kind of Fred Mwesige ideology committee, because it's now realignment of the remnants of NRM to the original thinking of the NRM, in other words, of the NRA.
He could also likely use the occasion to reignite the Bushwar revolutionary slogan, a veiled barb towards Mbabazi, whose external role during the struggle was far removed from the treacherous battleground in Luero.
This party was born out of blood, tears, and sweat. We came here with a party guided by ideology, discipline, and accountability.
Mbabazi has often spoken with nuances when asked whether he will seek the presidency.
There is no problem whatsoever. He will be considered, and the members of the party will decide whether he is the one or the other.
Though he has not yet publicly announced he will contest, covert intelligence dossiers reveal details of his 2016 blueprint. Emmanuel Mutaizibwa, NTV Tonight.